I want to say all praises and honor to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push his truth in our sincerity. I know honesty. This is a brother from James Jamaica camp. Yeshamai.
I war.
What's up, Paul?
I'm Dow boy.
Ashar.
You know, and tonight we want to do my video. You know, and thing with Joe Biden and this so-called black woman that believes background basically was related to so-called Jamaicans, which are mainly from the tribe of Benjamin. You know, and he's them over the years been using our people, you know, basically bring forth them agenda. Or forget basically because even if they have the video basically show you what they take place during the time of the whole Tuskegee experiment with this so-called black woman that them that use, you know, for the vaccine thing. I believe her name is Ernest River. I have Kiz McKay now. So this no real difference because he's been doing this over the years, yo. So you have the so-called black woman now what them basically use now to get Jake now to say yes. Finally we are basically get some acceptance because you know people need acceptance from the so-called white man so bad, yo. You see them try the best to let the so-called white man accept them or love them, yo. Or see them as equal, and the so-called white man will never see us as an equal, man. Because scripture tell you, say my enemy from in a basically belly, yo. Jacob and Esau, they are enemy. We've been fighting from in the womb. So no matter where you want, the so-called white man will never love you. No matter who you want to put up on front and trick you, he will never love you or basically see us as equal.
She's just another house nigger, man. See? Just like back in slavery. It says Joe Biden chooses Kamala Harris as running mate. See? So boy, she basically chose her to be vice president in case he win the election. See? And we all know the reason as they happen to bring it out. See? Say him really do this to win the hearts of the people. Because they know say mostly Negroes, Native American Indians and Latinos. See? With more running to her because she's one of our people. And then the views, Habama was not our people. Even when Habama win, even out in Jamaica, people celebrate when Habama win. So a black man at the White House. Yeah, like
finally, we are going to get visa. You see? So these men basically been using so-called black people. Habama is not our people still. They basically deceive people over the years. Yo. Because they are the devil. The scriptures people. What? It says 2020 President hopeful Joe Biden has announced his running mate, Democratic challenger, pick former California Senator and former prosecutor Kamala Harris after promising to select a woman of color for the role. See? And a lot of women are running. Because it's a woman, man. Yeah,
you know,
and it was feminist thing too.
Feminist thing and
we saw a lot of feminist thing, yo.
And all them stuff.
And the feminist thing I push heavy.
Gone.
So he saw you don't use this feminist thing, you basically bring forth part of even the agenda 2030 goal here. I think a goal 5 in power, basically women and girls.
Gone.
So it's a part of his agenda. Basically bring forth them new world order. Go on.
This is Ecclesiasticus 13 and verse 4.
Go on.
So if thou...
Go on.
Alright, this is Ecclesiasticus 13 and verse 3.
Go on.
He said the rich man had done wrong and yet he treated with all.
Go on.
The poor man is wrong but he must entreat also. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee.
So if you be for the so-called white man profit, he will use you. Just like we've been doing over the years, yo. You know, use the house nigger against the field nigger. Not change, we don't want a different time now.
Which is right.
Move from out of the basically the fields to you know, the factories, you know, and so forth. It's the industry, basically.
Concrete field.
God. So now this is why basically take place all over again. Use our people in order to basically bring forth them agenda. What?
So if thou be for his profit, he will use thee.
Gone.
But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
If thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. And the reason why I use our people, basically bring forth them agenda. As soon as them get them thing when them basically want, them get rid of them.
Forsake them, man.
Gone.
Hey, you have no more use to us.
Gone.
See?
Just like come and use our leaders out here. They basically bring forth them new world order agenda. You know, when them go like a basically them do it, you know?
Yeah,
Them fix Jamaica. Them basically bring in this whole digital society. Like they come up with it after their own. When they basically hard pass down from up top, from UN to them. You see what they make it look like, say, and they basically bring forth this new system to help the country.
Right.
It's an agenda basically been pushing right across the world. This whole new ID system is an agenda that push right across the world, across basically the world. World 16, you know, digital ID basically push right through the four corners of the earth. So that is that of our government. So white man use our people basically bring forth them agenda. You know, through the years from the time of slavery, go on.
So it's verse 5. If thou have anything, he will live with thee.
Go on.
Yea, he will make thee bear, and will not be sorry for it.
Go on.
If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee.
Go on. Deceive you. Go on.
If he have need for thee, he will deceive thee,
Go on.
and smile upon thee, and put thee in hope.
And smile upon thee and put thee in hope. You know, tell them, say, I give them this and I give them that. You know, and so he saw he done basically do them thing, you know. Trick them. You know, show them all the goodies. You know, and everything with them I get and them basically feel good. But then I tell them now, about certain things are the strings are basically attached to the agreement. You know, tell them fully what will take place.
And you have the sheeples them out here, like the people them out here now, well, basically them all look at the boy. She's a well-educated woman, she's a prosecutor, she's a senator. She have that high post of life, man. The scripture says if thou have anything, he will use you. See? And then them in the first year can not gonna be sorry about it, man. See? Because guess what? She have our I would have not call it our little pedigree or something like that. See? And so I use her forget to fulfill my agenda. He want to become president. Same say this woman are the right fit. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna put in a what? So-called Negro woman or so-called color woman. See?
So it's he will speak fear and say what want is done.
No, what you want. Can't get anything you want. Just do that when you want you to do. That's how them be them thing, yo.
It remind me of when Antiochus put the 7 Hebrew boys to death. You know what I mean? And when he reached the last one, you know, he said he will give him all, he will make him rulers of him affairs. You know what I mean? And start, you know, he will put him up in a high position.
Yeah,
just killing brother them.
And he's just killing brother them. So you see, he have blood upon him hands, on one hand, and the other hand, he must stretch out the man.
As I thought, you can bring on Psalm 55. You have it?
Psalm 55 verse 20. He had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him.
Talking about the so-called white people, which are the true biblical Edomites. One?
He had broken his covenant.
He had broken his covenant, broken basically agreement. You know, let's check the so-called white man track record here. Because basically to the Native American Indian. Signed treaty with the Native American Indian and then afterwards they turn around and destroy them. Look when to the so-called Maroons them. You know, them treaty. No treaty now no use.
Right.
So the so-called white man cannot be trusted yo. So he say he has broken his covenant.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
The word of them mouth is smoother than butter. They come with a little soft voice, you know. I use a little soft voice and trick you with them words yo.
Yes, like Joe Biden, man. I'm gonna put in this this I'm gonna use a color a colored woman to be my running mate in the house, man. To represent me, you know what I'm saying? As my vice president. Yeah, make it sound so sweet. Till all them people out here that are running the narrative. And I say, whoa, what a good thing Joe Biden had do for people. See?
Visa can run, man.
Yeah, all of that, man.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Talking about with the so-called white man, a little soft voice, go on.
But war was in his heart.
But war was in his heart, meaning mind. If you go back to the Hebrew word lab, which basically means mind. So he must say one thing with the mouth, but in your mind he must say a different thing. In your mind he must basically prefer destroy you. He must use the mouth and trick you so he can destroy you. That's how them rule. That's why people say about the devil. You know, the deceiver. Go on.
His words were softer than oil.
His words were softer than oil. Go on.
Yet were they drawing swords.
Yet were they drawing swords.
See?
Exactly. Go on.
Says Biden announced his pick on Tuesday, with Harris previously considered a front runner for the post, alongside former National Security Advisor Susan Rice. Earlier in his campaign, Biden had pledged to pick a woman of color for the role, avoiding criticism from progressives centered around his own status as an old white man. Because he don't know, basically he never really have no hope to come up against Trump, man, because everybody look upon him as a little weak individual to go up against Trump right now. See? So he can't be that stern president. So guess what? He really have to go towards and use this woman and say, yo, you know, say, I'm not going to put you in there, you know, because you're going to win the heart of them people. Basically that's it. See? Win the heart of the people.
And anyone of them basically, we guess, we need to have control in the Senate. Because
right,
all these presidents are basically puppet for the banking elite. They might want to call the shots. What?
It says Harris ran against Biden during a primary season. See? Though never found the popularity to challenge the former vice president, the way Senator Bernie Sanders did during one particularly heated debate. Harris attacked Biden's record on racial issue, criticizing the Delaware Democrat for his past relationships with segregationists and his opposition to school